In video 3, we are going to look at tabs, and tabs is a nice way in which we can make it so that specific information is aligned. Now here at the bottom, you'll see that we've got your name, surname and cell phone number. We've got Vickers, Skippers, and then a made up number, as well as John Michael with a made up number. Now, instead of going and saying, okay, I want to align it by pressing the space bar until it kind of aligns, we are going to use what we call a tab stop. Now, when we go and use our tab stops, my advice is first to always make sure that your ruler is active. So to activate your ruler, we are going to go to our View tab. We are going to go to Show, and we're going to make sure that there's a check mark next to our ruler. Now to go back to our actual tab stops that we are going to use, we are going to first select the text that needs these tab stops to apply to. We go to our paragraph settings, which is this arrow at the bottom right. We are going to go either at indent and spacing or line and page breaks, and you will see at the bottom we've got an option called tabs. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on tabs. Then I'm going to say, okay, my first tab stop, I want it to be here aligned with a 5 centimeter marker. Now, how do I want it to be aligned? Now, this just dictates what part of the text is going to be aligned with the 5 centimeters. Now, if we only want our text to start on 5 centimeters, we're going to say left. And you can add things such as what we call a leader, such as these dots, the dashes, or these scroll, or basically underlined space. Now I'm going to say left aligned. I'm going to say these dotted one, and I'm going to click on set. Now you'll see that we've got a tab stop here, which is 5 centimeters. And then I'm going to create one for 10 centimeters. And this one I'm going to align to the right. Now this time you don't have to add a leader, you can if you want to. But I'm going to say set, and if I press now OK, you will see it's a bit difficult, but here underneath 5 you'll see that there's a icon that looks like an L, and here on the right side you'll see underneath 10 that there's a backwards facing L. Now these just indicate your tab stops. And all what it does is, if I now press my tab button on my keyboard or press the increase indent button, you will see that all of a sudden it jumps to that 5 centimeters. And if I go here to cell phone number, you will see that there's a smaller jump, but that's because the right side needs to align with that part. So if I were to do this with all 3 of them, you can see that those align. You can see that the right side aligns, and this is a way in which we can make our information stand out underneath each other when we do not want to necessarily use a table or tabs. So this is a tab stop. You can customize it, you can design it, and all that you have to do if you do want to remove one is, let's say we want to remove the 5 centimeter option. We go to our tabs, we click on 5 centimeter, and we say clear. You see it's gone. And if I press OK, can you see that it jumped there to the right side now? Due to the fact that it's now saying that the first time that it should stop when I press tab is underneath 10 centimeters. So in my final one of this tab, I'm going to be using the styles option, but I will be doing that in video number